Welcome back to Grow with No Code. I'm your host Sammy, and today we're discussing NFTs, the metaverse, and fashion. So first, let's talk about the metaverse, an innovative new space that the tech companies of the world predict is our future. The metaverse is effectively a brand new world created by developers that could mirror the real one, with the aim to produce digital versions of the human experience. The metaverse will likely be the new home of gaming, shopping, travel, socializing, and so much more. Meta, formerly Facebook, is working on several projects to really bring the metaverse to every aspect of human life. They're including support for work and continuing to work on their AR and XR glasses. They're currently too thin, but they're expected to be perfected soon. Perhaps Meta is hoping to give Roblox a run for its money as the new king of the metaverse. But what would a new digital world be without digital items? Enter NFTs, unique and irreplaceable digital items that come with ownership receipts entered on a blockchain. NFTs and digital art are far more natural to Gen Z and Gen Alpha, as they have already grown up in a very technologically advanced world. Having spent the better part of 2020 online for gaming, for school, and for socializing, it's this generation that will be the most comfortable in the metaverse. NFTs are appearing in so many different industries and have so many applications. Video games, music, GIFs, digital art, collectibles, finance, and even sports memorabilia. UK department store Selfridges is planning to sell NFTs and digital art in its Oxford Street store in London, bringing digital goods to real-life shopping and broadening their accessibility in fashion. This is just another example of how mainstream industries, in this case retail, are expanding into the digital and making the most of the technology available to them to enhance their customers' experience. Now, onto digital fashion. With brands like DressX making AR modeling and digital clothing more mainstream, it's no surprise that digital clothing has become more accessible. With designers likely feeling less limited, digital clothing has far more possibilities. Often higher concept and couture, digital clothing focuses less on ready-to-wear fashion and more on making an impactful statement. H&M recently announced launching its first ever virtual collection fronted by the Game of Thrones actress Maisie Williams. H&M has partnered with DressX to design an entirely digital collection. DressX has predicted that if we substitute just 1% of our physical clothing with digital garments, this could reduce the annual carbon footprint of the fashion industry by 35 tons. The luxury fashion industry continues to embrace the metaverse, with these 5 luxury brands collaborating on collections, NFTs, gaming accessories, and more. In November 2020, Burberry collaborated with Tencent Games, famous for creating designs for the battle game Honor of Kings. President of Burberry China, Josie Zhang, said, "By allowing our Chinese customers to explore virtual products through the medium of online games, we can connect with our communities in a way that really resonates with them." In May, Gucci collaborated with Roblox to launch the Gucci Garden Space, based on a real exhibition on a show in Florence to mark the brand's 100th anniversary. In September, Balenciaga collaborated with Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, to design 4 virtual outfits and gaming accessories for their 400 million users worldwide. Ralph Lauren also collaborated with Roblox to create the Ralph Lauren Winter Escape. This collaboration features gender-neutral digital clothing in a collection of 8 winter sportwear looks. Alice Delahunt, Ralph Lauren's chief digital and content officer, said, "Our engagement in the metaverse is a natural extension of our lifestyle brand, which at its core has always been about stepping into the worlds of Ralph Lauren." And lastly, Balmain and Barbie announced a collaboration earlier this month on a ready-to-wear collection, an accessories line, and 3 NFTs. The unique Barbie avatars dressed in pieces from the collection are due to be auctioned off on Mint NFT. Winners will receive the NFT and a unique Barbified version of their doll. At the time of recording, the top bid sits at just over $11,000. The course of creating digital clothing and accessories does not always run smooth though, as the creator of Meta Birkins, Mason Rothschild, has reported an ensuing legal battle with Hermes over his creations. The collection, consisting of 100 unique NFTs created with faux fur, was inspired by fashion's turn towards fur-free alternatives and the embrace of alternative textiles. The site now hosts a disclaimer restating that there is no affiliation, association, endorsement, or any authorization from the brand Hermes. This re-raises important questions about art, intellectual property, and freedom of expression. The NFT's accessories do bear some resemblance to the classic bag, but they are also in faux fur and a wide range of colours and prints. Perhaps the real issue here is that the creator has beaten Hermes to the NFT punch. According to Glossy, DAOs could help to change the face of the fashion industry by forming the next stage of governance and overhauling the current hierarchical feeling in the industry that relies on gatekeepers. Formed by a group of people wanting to co-create a community, increase the value of their individual tokens and the value of the communal DAO, they are autonomous and governed by smart contracts developed by the members. The Red DAO focuses on digital fashion purchases. Last year, the group became infamous after purchasing many of the items from the Dolce & Gabbana NFT launch. According to its ledger, the Red DAO currently holds more than 50 million Ether in its account. Fashion Genome, the world's largest connected dataset for fashion, analyzing 17,000 retail brands and data from 84 million active users, shows that site visits rose by 64% in November. TrueFit, a data-driven consumer experience platform that decodes fit and sizing for clothing and footwear, reported strong sales throughout December, despite COVID Plan B measures in the UK. Digital traffic peaked earlier, with shoppers aiming to get ahead of the reported shipping delays. According to Sarah Curran-Usher, MBE, General Manager at TrueFit, as revenues from online shopping channels rise in line with consumer demand for digital fashion, retailers and brands will need to build confidence in shoppers to evaluate brands and products digitally and leverage data to understand shoppers, their preferences, and returns behavior. With all this, it's safe to say that NFTs, the metaverse, and digital fashion are here to stay. Want to create your own NFT? It's as easy as pie with Appy Pie's no-code NFT collection generator. Design unique and innovative digital pieces without using a single line of code. Mint your digital creations with our easy-to-use tool. With a choice of blockchains to mint your NFT on, support for airdrops, and initial offerings, our NFT collection generator is easily scalable and secure. Sign up and start collaborating with fellow designers today. Thanks for listening to Grow with No Code. Tune in next time to hear more about e-commerce trends and digital innovation.